Yes, I see you hanging out in Lodabar. You no longer have one car. You got a piece of a car that won't run right with you at all. Lodabar isn't a place you want to be. We all have Lodabar experiences. Bank account is desolate. Promotions keep passing me by. Body just doesn't want to cooperate. The mind keeps drawing blanks. What's a person to do when you are crippled and stuck in Lodabar?
All right.
Now that your manifest destiny awaits your waking, even when you are crippled and stuck in Lodabar, sometimes your Lodabar experience will make you appreciate your blessings all the more. Oh, yes they do. Yes they do. Your Lodabar experiences will help you make you expect your blessings all the more. One day David was settled in as a king. David had asked the question, is there anyone remaining from Saul's family that I can show kindness to because of Jonathan? This is David here. There was a servant of Saul's family named Ziba who let him in on a secret that the same person who looked out for him in times past, Jonathan, has a crippled son waiting to break out of Lodabar. And unbeknownst to him, the butterfly effect of kindness is heading his way. Have you ever had God's love seeking you out, even when you were crippled with sin in your Lodabar experience? We all have had some stuff in our lives, beloved, that causes us to wonder if there will be any relief in sight. But little did you know that you were summoned by God to be a benefactor of his blessings. So David went for him and sent for him in Lodabar and had him brought to where he was. That's David, that's David, that's David, that's David, that's David. David knew that what was in him was bigger than anything in his life. Who was in him was bigger than anything in his life. And he allows God to use him at this point. When you know you've been chosen to make a difference, beloved, you know that sometimes you have to take action first. So let the church say, take action first. David was spontaneous in his giving. David didn't set up a meeting. David didn't set up a meeting for everybody to make a decision as to whether or not we wanted to reach out to anybody in Saul's camp. David had kindness that sought others out. This kind of kindness doesn't happen all the time. Some folk need to be primed and poked up to be kind. They have no interest whatsoever in the butterfly effect of kindness. In fact, they will hem and haw at every mention of service to somebody else. But on the other hand, like Greg Chappell, how many of you know that to be kind, you have to put yourself in the background? You have to take self off the shelf. How many times has it been in your life that the moment you show random acts of kindness to others, that you will sometimes bless yourself? When you reach out to others, God reached down and blessed you. David gave kindness because he experienced the same kindness from God. If you were to look at verse 3, you would find out that David's kindness wasn't of him, it was of God. David's kindness